So at the end of the short program, set up for the free program to follow is a Russian-United States contest. Yagudin leading Plushenko, and Michael Weiss has made life a little difficult for Todd Eldridge. Stephen Cousins ends in 7th place, not as bad as he may have feared at the start, but he's not in the final skating group in the free program, and was obviously disappointed about that.
It's a familiar story, isn't it?
Yeah, I get tired of it now. Skating great, really happy. Sad about the judging.
Now, if you look at the required element marks, it would appear that they've deducted 0.3 for the approach to the triple lutz.
Well, if they deduct mine, they have to deduct Zagorodnik's, they have to deduct Plushenko's too, because we have it on stopwatch, it's 1.8 seconds. Zagorodnik's is more, and so is Plushenko's. Just because they do different arm movements, I guess it masks the fact that it takes a long time for them.
But there did seem to be a slight hesitation on your part. Now you're going to do it, now you weren't.
Yeah, there's a little pause, granted, but maybe there's a lot of other pauses too, so, you know, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
No triple, I'm being unkind, aren't I?
Yeah, well, I don't expect anything less, you know, you know, obviously no triple, it's going to hurt, but I think maybe what hurt me more is the fact that I skated first, you know. I didn't think it was going to affect me that much, but I don't know, it's the way it goes.
But it's not all over. You have to go out and do a free program and give us something to remember.
Yeah, I mean, that's the main thing, go out and skate well, but for all intents and purposes, you know, medal's probably gone now, which is what I could have had if I had a better draw and better marking. Maybe it's not the skaters that need to take a break after Olympics, maybe it's the judges that need to rest.
So from Critical Cousins to Critical Cousins, what did you make of all that then?
I don't think I can complain with 1, 2 and 3. I do have a bit of a problem with sort of 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. I think Steve was probably a little hard done by, I think specifically maybe from skating first. I did a bit of checking. The general consensus is people do feel he's just a bit slow and somewhat sluggish. Even though he's got great energy on the ice, it doesn't really transfer to the feet. He doesn't have the speed that some of the others have. I thought Langdon was wonderful. I would have put him in 4th. I would have found him there. But I think the disappointment has got to be with Eldridge, who really had an opportunity to go for it. He was phenomenal in practice. He was wonderful in the warm-up, and then just didn't deliver the main goods, which was the combination.
The Russians?
Tentative. One, because I think he was a little nervous. The other, because he's been very sick. I think, you know, for Plushenko to come out in his first World Championship, I think a lot of people were expecting him to really produce the goods. Stuff is very nice. Again, the touchdown on the combination, I think, hurt him. Otherwise, he would have been sitting in first. And for Yagudin to have spent most of the night and half the day on a drip, because he's had some rather nasty stomach problems, to come out and produce that goods. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I think it's set up a great competition for tomorrow.